Welcome to OPT Stage 2. This covers submitting your OPT application to U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS. Remember, the OPT stages are sequential. That means you must complete Stage 1 before you complete Stage 2. You must have your new I-20 from ISPO recommending you for OPT before you can submit your OPT application to USCIS. The I-20 OPT recommendation is a required document for the OPT application. So, how do you submit your application to USCIS? There are two ways that you can submit your OPT application to USCIS. You can either e-file through an online USCIS account, or you can mail your application to USCIS. You must choose one option. You should not send an application through the mail and e-file online at the same time. Once you decide how you would like to submit your OPT application, you can review our guides on our Stage 2 website. We have a guide that walks you through the online application and two guides that help you through the mailing process. Regardless of how you file, please make note of the following important reminders. 1. Carefully review your OPT I-20 issued by ISPO. Make sure page 2 shows a recommendation for full-time post-completion OPT in the Employment Authorization box. Make sure the beginning and ending dates of the recommended OPT are correct. And make sure an ISPO advisor has signed on page 1 and provided a travel signature on page 2. If information on your OPT I-20 is incorrect, contact ISPO. Remember, the OPT application is your application and you are responsible for making sure that it is filed correctly. 2. After you review your I-20, you must sign and date page 1 and make a copy. The copy of the signed I-20 is the document that you submit to USCIS. 3. USCIS must receive your OPT application no later than 30 days from the date issued on page 1 of your OPT I-20. If you need to restart this 30-day window, please submit a replacement I-20 request in iPortal. 4. USCIS must receive your OPT application within your 5-month eligibility window. This means no earlier than 90 days before your OPT I-20 program end date, which appears on page 1 of your I-20, and no later than 60 days after your OPT I-20 program end date. 5. If you are filing online, note that the online USCIS application operates on Universal Coordinated Time, which is 7 hours ahead of Pacific Standard Time. If you are filing close to your deadline, make sure you submit it before 4:59 Pacific Standard Time of the current day for it to be considered as submitted on that date. 6. You must be physically in the U.S. when you submit your OPT application, even if you are filing online. 7. Before you submit your OPT application, we recommend you make and save copies of all of your documents for your records. After you submit your OPT application, you will receive a receipt number. See Stage 3 for how to use the receipt number on your receipt notice to track your OPT application while it's pending. As a reminder, this video is only an overview of the process to submit your OPT application to USCIS. We highly recommend you thoroughly review our website as well as our guides before you apply for OPT.